Will G.I. Joe destroy the forces of Cobra once and for all? I kinda hope not, 'cause I still have space on my shelves for more toys. Welcome back to G.I. Joe for the NES, and last time we rescued General Hawk from the clutches of Cobra. He is very thankful, as well he should be. And we are now going to attempt to take out Cobra Commander himself. But first, we have to go through the largest Cobra base of all. This is going to be a thing. So, strap in and arm up. Let's do this. Yo, Joe! Thanks, man. I really owe you for that one. Oh, you're welcome, General. Glad to help. Anyway, while I was being held prisoner, I overheard a few Vipers discussing their latest orders, and they mentioned the location of the base where Cobra Commander is hiding out. This is going to be our toughest mission yet, so I'll lead the team. Yep, I mentioned before when I was talking about the Joes you could pick from of the available Joes. General Hawk is now an available Joe, and he is going to be the team leader. Wish us luck, we just might earn our wages this time. Yo, Joe! Yo, Joe! As soon as I get over this laryngitis, we'll defeat Cobra. Now, so let's take a look at General Hawk. First off, stamina, mid-range, pretty good. The jump. The jump of 99 is because, as you can see, he has a jetpack. General Hawk is the most mobile Joe out of all of them. And the best thing is, this is not the kind of jetpack that needs fuel or, crystals or, unicorn farts or whatever. This jetpack works whenever you want it to. Which means he is the one we're going to want to keep alive throughout the entire fortress. And we're definitely going to want to keep him alive for Cobra Commander. Punch, very strong. Weapon is a fireball cannon, but unlike Blizzard's fireball cannon, it spreads out the same way that Duke's ring laser and Captain Gridiron's football grenade launcher do. 20. Power is not to be sneezed at. Yeah, General Hawk is the bomb. If he was only available at the start, the whole game would be a lot easier than it is. And for anyone that thinks this looks easy, it ain't. I've had tons and tons of practice. I've played through this and memorized where everything is located, so yes, I really am making it look easy. Incidentally, General Hawk is one of my favorite action figures from the Joe line. In addition to that thing, it looks like a double-barreled Tommy gun. He also has 4 missiles on that jetpack, so he's just badass. And as far as the actual persona, he never did anything to really drive me nuts. So at this point, we have no further need for Snake Eyes. There's going to be tons of ammo to grab in this last mission. And in addition, the vehicles that we have available to us are going to keep us from using a bunch of it. Plus, anywhere Snake Eyes could get, Hawk can get a lot easier. So, thank you very much for your service, Snake Eyes. But, enjoy the bench. Captain Gridiron, not needed. Now, we always need good power on our side, so we're going to take Rock and Roll. And the other person we're going to take, Hawk can do basically everything Duke can do at this point. We're going to take Blizzard, because there are a lot of twists and turns and barriers inside this last fortress. And there is a Cobra Pogo in there, which can shoot through walls, but if we don't have the Pogo, Blizzard's going to save our ass more than once. So there we go. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're going to be using General Hawk for a lot of this because I want him to get as many of the power-ups available as possible. It is very easy to get him up to full power by the time this fortress is ended. I've memorized the easiest pattern to get through without a whole lot of issues. Got a Frag Viper up there. I just want to wait until he's done. Get some power-ups there. We're going to switch to Rock and Roll because I got to get this Rock Viper out of the way fast. And I don't want that Frag Viper to get started either. So, as you can see, Hawk is already up at 2B. Or not 2B. And Night Creeper down here. Rock and Roll can very easily take care of him. Sometimes I get lucky and get a couple of power-ups out of him, but not this time. Quick boost. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. And we want to go here and hook around. This is our next destination. Down this corridor. Yep. Be artful dodging around the missiles. I don't want to waste that much ammo. Toxo Viper with a missile system. And this is just for some power-ups, but why waste them? If they're there, let's get them. That jump is hard to do. And there's a Buzzbore in there, but before we go get it, we want to get these power-ups, because otherwise we can't. We want to take him out. Make it a lot easier to get that. Quick to the left so that Rock Viper doesn't get a chance to do anything. Check mark up here. Laser Viper in there. If he gets to that part, he will end up doing a lot of jumping around and firing, so don't want that to happen. Can't unfortunately get that because I have to blow away the bricks, and the Buzzbore can't do that. Now we're going to get something up here. Just more powering up, and hey, the Night Creeper came back, so we got another shot at him. I've often messed up rewinding, by the way, and moved a power-up I wanted for somebody else so far back that it goes back to the enemy dying, and then the power-up disappears because they're randomly generated. Okay, so we're going to abandon the Buzzbore, and we're going to trade up. Pogo! So I've got to back up a little bit to get that bottom block. I'm going to get rid of that Rock Viper before we do anything else, and then taking a little detour. Because they're... And just like that, General Hawk is at max level. Spiffy. Oh, no. I cannot let that Rock Viper fire. If that Rock Viper fires, I am guaranteed to take damage, and I cannot let that happen. I also cannot let that missile system fire. There we go. Let's see. That was a chevron in there. That's good. I think I'm going to miss that extra ammo. Yeah, sadly. Oh, that's okay. I'll be able to get some more soon. Bulletproof vest. Down, down, move a little bit past this Viper to get him. And everybody's dropping ammo where I can't get it. Boing. I did actually have the Pogo when I was a kid, and despite how ridiculous it looked, I did have a lot of fun with it. Now, you gotta be careful how much you destroy here, because that's your way back up. And I have no idea how to get into that area. There we go, I'm going to let him fire before I try to go through. And I can destroy that, the Toxo Viper and the missile system, and get the Rock Viper through the wall. Now I'll hook around, head through here. Now the next check mark is up this way. I can't get to it with the Pogo though, so we're going to come back for it later. You can see the check mark there. I'm going to hook around this way. Wait till that boomerangs and then go down there for it. Also, very important to note, if you kill the Royal Guard after he throws his scythe, the scythe will come back even if the Royal Guard is gone. So something to be mindful of. It does not disappear with the enemy. Okay, so we're going to want to head further up, and we don't want to spend a lot of time sitting there because the Frag Viper can potentially throw the bombs to where they will hit the Pogo. That is a bad thing if it happens. Okay, so there's the next check mark. And we got one more up above us. It's going to be a ways. It took me a while on the second and third quests to get a vague idea of where everything was, and even then my main technique was following the same path I used for the first quest and just kind of bumbling around until I found it. And we move fast enough we can get that missile off screen. And we want to be careful how we fire here, because we can use those walls to block the grenades. And all the way down. So that is the last check mark up there. We're going to get rid of the Laser Viper first. And then head up. Take out the incinerator and check. Okay, the fortress is well and truly ready to blow. So now all we have to do is get the hell out of Dodge. And getting some ammo won't hurt. So I'm going to drop all the way down here. Take the same basic path we did in reverse. Up 2. All the way up. And you want to hover on the ceiling because sometimes they will get... yeah, that Toxo Viper with the missile system will sometimes get a missile off and it will hit you in the butt if you're not careful. Okay. Safe state. I always have to take care of my problems myself. No problem. R.I.P. the great Chris Latta. So we're going to want to switch for a moment to rock and roll because he has the weakest jump. This is going to give us our best chance of getting over there without taking any damage. Once a man, now a man again. And there are two things, well, there are several things to watch out for in here. First is that, because it'll turn you into a lizard. Second are the bombs Cobra Commander fires. Third are the electrical segments, and fourth are the pits. So, yeah, Cobra Commander can be kind of dickish. Fortunately, he doesn't hold up very well, especially with General Hawk at full power, because he can just get right in Cobra Commander's face and fire all the ever-loving hell out of him. Assuming I don't keep getting lizarded. I usually do not get hit by that beam that much. Holy shit, well that was embarrassing. You see, you kind of do like a little bot maneuver there, and Cobra Commander goes down. It is possible to get hit by that beam afterwards, by the way. Try and try, I will not be stopped. Try and try, I will not be stopped. The world will someday be mine. Well, hopefully a couple of English teachers get recruited into Cobra, because, damn. Oh, I forgot to mention, that is a Skystorm piloted by Windmill. Also, the planes in the background of Cobra Commander's boss room, I believe, are Cobra Liquidators. Congratulations! Cobra Commander is finally defeated, and all of his main bases have been destroyed. The world is now free from the tyranny of this group which has been terrorizing the world for so many long years. The gratitude of the world is now yours, and the G.I. Joe team will live long in the memories of the peace-loving people of Earth. But not Cobra la 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 la, because that's sort of the Earth, but not really. Cobra Condor Z25, with disappearing missile action. Raptor. I love how he's trying. It looks like he's trying to work a kink out of his shoulder there. You know. Range Viper. Could use the Range Vipers as regular enemies. Sea-Ray, and I think I mentioned piloted by Sea Slug. The Buzzbore. They do a nice little coordinated dance there with their shots. Metalhead. Nimble little minx, isn't he? Cobra Fang 2. Oh, I called it the Fang 2 gyrocopter. It's actually fully armed Negator gyrocopter, so I called it a gyrocopter before. Oops. AI Comp. No point. Should have had a Dreadnought or something. Overlord, also no point. Maybe Serpentor should have been in here, or Zartan, actually. The Dreadnoughts would have been perfect for New York City, Zartan in the sewers. AGP, Anti-Gravity Pod. I've had those things fill up the entire screen before. Road Pig. In all his glitchy nature, which I swear has never happened to me before. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Oh, that's a cinder block hammer he has, by the way. Voltar. Completely unnecessary. Should have used like Major Blood, or if you wanted to be current at the time, Cesspool. Cobra Bug. Insectoviper. Globulus. Pointless. I'm glad I embarrassed him. Destro. I'm very sorry that Baroness didn't get in to this game, but apparently Cobra is one big sausage fest, and apparently this was no different. Cobra Commander once again a man. I just love usually that first bomb, he just whatever, drops it. And the Joe's taking a well-deserved break on the miniature golf course from what it looks like. Snake Eyes, I hope your sword is planted in the 18th hole as opposed to in the green. The groundskeeper's going to be pissed otherwise. Let's go to the second quest. Let's not say we did. I will show a couple of end slates as to what they say after you finish the second quest, and after you finish the third quest and finish the game totally. Ken Lobb, the director of this, I believe, gave a message that said, like, thank you, like, congratulations on defeating a very challenging game. And I think I mentioned in one of my other plays that he said something similar at the end of another Taxan game. I don't remember what it was. At any rate, that is it for G.I. Joe NES. And I will put that extra stuff in, but if anyone can help me figure out who in blazes those two people were, and if I'm right about the Liquidator being the plane at the end, please by all means let me know, and offer is valid until you see something in the comments that says, hey, thanks for helping me solve this. So, he fought for freedom wherever there was trouble. G.I. Joe was there. Take care, everyone, until we game again. Try the final quest if you dare, and find the check marks if you can. They ain't kidding, folks. They are seriously well hidden. I found them all, but totally by accident. This episode's semi-solid snake was made possible by Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, D. Iotti, the post-production work of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my third times the charm lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.